Welcome to Expertzlab Linux Training Part 4. So far, we were looking at various Unix commands, including VI editor, file manipulations, folder manipulations, etc. So, to recollect certain points we already discussed on the file management and UI creations, we just want to recollect. Let's recollect the use of certain commands in VI editor. So just to practice that, let's create a temp folder, mkdir temp folder, cd temp. If that's already exists, you can move the directory into a temp folder, and you can create a couple of files there. So for example, vi, sometimes we use vim as well. It's a improved command than vi. So if vi works, that's fine with you. So vi, then the file name abc.txt, and then this is the command mode. Immediately after login into the file, you will be using the editor in a command mode. To make it in the edit mode, you'll have to press either A, I or S. So if you, for example, I for insert, and then type a particular line, say hello, how are you, welcome to Expertzlab. So once you have certain lines are written, we can use D command to delete the lines that we created. So for example, I'm creating multiple lines. Hope you are doing good, happy 2020. So now we want to delete a particular line. Say for example, hope you are being good. If you want to delete that, place the cursor on that particular line anywhere and press D 2 times. D. That line will go. Similarly, you can repeat that anywhere else. Press that cursor and press DD, so that line will be deleted. This is to delete a particular line. Place the cursor anywhere in that line and press D 2 times, but make sure that you are in the command mode. And in case if you want to retrieve, you can press undo. So make sure you are in command mode by pressing escape key. You can press it multiple times, okay, then press U. So once you press the U, the last one deleted will be appear, and then once you press U, the one deleted before that will also be appearing. So this is the delete and undo command. Now if you want to copy something, say for example happy 2020, you want to copy that. So make sure you are in command mode and then press Y 2 times. So Y 2 times means you copy the current line. It's also known as yanking. That's why we use Y. Now you can press P to paste it. Anywhere you want to place the cursor and P. So the yanked line will be pasted on the line below the current line where the cursor exists now. So now this can be done multiple lines as well. So for example, if you want, you place the first the cursor on the first line, and then you want to delete 3 lines together. So you can press 3 first. Make sure you are in command mode and press 3 and DD. So DD will be executed 3 times. U for undo. Similarly, you can copy, say for example, hope you are doing good and happy 2020. You need to copy these two. So you can press 2YY because that is you are in the first line, hope you are doing good. And then when you press 2DD, the next line as well will be copied into the buffer area. And then you can place the cursor somewhere. Say for example, I place the cursor somewhere here and then press P. So both of those 2 lines that we copied will be inserted in the current position where the cursor is. So consider the command that you use for deleting a line. So place the cursor on a particular line, and then you press D 2 times to delete it, and then you press undo by pressing U. So this can be redo again by pressing Control R, right? So that that particular undo statement, undo command will redo again. So U for undo and Control R for redo. Whoever having some familiarity with the text editors, you will be knowing that. So I'm deleting these two lines, 2dd, two lines are gone, and then undo, which will make these two lines appear again, and Control R will redo that again. So going towards the next few commands, we already discussed deletion by dd and then yy for pasting it. Now if you have multiple lines in a particular file, then to go to the end of the file you can use Shift G. So for example, I'm copying all these lines after typing some few more lines here, few more lines, 1 second, third. I'm just pressing back down arrow instead of enter. If you press enter, new lines will be inserted. Okay, enter lines. There are 2, 4, 6, 8 lines. So 8 YY. So 8 lines will be yanked. See that? In the bottom portion, you can see there is an indication that 8 lines are yanked. Means they are buffer. They are in buffer. Place the cursor somewhere here and then press P, so that the entire lines will be pasted. So I'm just doing it a couple of times to make sure that you see that end of line and the end of the screen somewhere, and then Shift G will make your cursor goes to the last line in a file. Similarly, Shift dollar, dollar is the top character on a particular key. So when you press that key just for and shift the same key will be dollar. So if you press dollar, it will goes to the end of that line, anywhere when you particular line, and you want to go to the first character on that line, you can use Tito. Tito is angle upward character, which is the same key as 6 number on the top of the keyboard. So if you press this Tito control like character, so you press anywhere and then dollar at the end of the line, and then when you press the Tito, it will come back to the original, the first character on that particular line. Similarly, if you want to see the line numbers of these different lines in this file, you can give the command. You make sure you are switching into control mode, command mode, by pressing escape key, and then give colon of, when you press colon, there will be a colon appearing on the bottom portion of this VA editor, and there you can give a command set, then give a space and then number. So every lines will be numbered. You can just set number off as well, just to switch off all these numbers. And if you want to go to a particular line, say for example you want to go to 22nd line, you can give the similar line. Say for example, press escape, make sure you are in command mode, then command. When you want to move to a particular line, say 22nd, you press simply 22nd and press enter. The cursor will go directly to that particular line. So the file navigation, we normally use HJKL keys. H means leftward, something very similar to the cursor key that we use. H move will take, you make sure you are in the command mode, and then you can press H to move left, J to up, J to down, K to up. So I pressed K, it's going up, and then I pressed J going down, then L going right, and H going left. It's in the command mode, these HJKL will work as a cursor key. And if you want to remove word by word in the command mode, make sure by pressing escape key you are in the command mode and press W. So W will move word by word rightward, and similarly when you press B it will go back word by word. So you using B for moving backward and W for going upward. And if you are sure that you know that you want to move some words together, say for example you are in the hello position and then you want to move 1 2 3 4, so fourth position will be welcome, so you press 4 to repeat that word command 4 times, 4 then W, so 4 times your cursor will move. The comma is also considered as a word, so that's why it stopped at comma. So for example if you press hello and then press 5W, it goes to the welcome, right? In a similar way, if you want to go down 5 lines, say you are ninth line and then you want to go 1 2 3 4 5 with the 14th line 5 times downward, so 5J, it will goes to 5 times downward. So similarly if you want to go 10 lines up, so from 14 to 4 you can press 10 first and then press K, it goes to your fourth line directly. So every command can have a number before that and then give the command so that many times that number will be repeated. So far we have seen some commands like this. So colon and a line number, press enter, it goes to that line number, and then you will be repeating the command by giving a number and a particular number. Say for example DD for deleting lines, 2DD will delete 2 lines. Similarly W for moving rightward word by word, 2W 2 words jump right. Similarly 2B 2 words left. DW is delete word, so 2DW will delete 2 words. So for example if you are in the cursor the ninth line hello and you want to delete hello and how, so 2 delete words, so two words will be deleted from the same line. So moving on to the next slide, navigation in file continuous. We already discussed that slash and colon. By in the command mode you give colon and set space a number. So you just not a number, you just type NUM or number NUMBR, so all lines will be having a number in front of it. And to delete from 100 to 200 lines, there is an option like you mention colon and then first line number comma second line number and D. So from this line to this line all lines will be deleted. So let's do that. So go to the command line mode, and then if you are in 10 line, from 10 to 20 you want to delete everything, so colon 10 comma 20 colon first, you'll have to press colon first and then 10 comma 20 then delete. So from 10 to 20, from undo you can see that happy 2020 was from the 10th line and 20th was a few more lines. So this after RU there will be this second will be coming there. So I'm redoing by pressing Ctrl R. So Ctrl R. So you see that R and second. So all the 10 lines in between has gone. So right. So we already discussed the point that we can use P to paste if you already yanked it, YY command. And if you want to do repeatedly paste it, you can give a number and press P. For example, if you copy this happy YY by giving YY, it's only one line copied now. I haven't used any number in front of it, and then I'm pasting it after this line. So I want to paste it 10 times, so 10P. So 10 times that happy 2020 will be repeated. Okay, so once you complete all this file editing process, to save it you make sure you press escape key to come out from the edit mode if at all you are in edit mode, and then press colon WQ, press enter to save and exit. W for save and Q for quit from that particular file editing VI command. So you can see that by pressing ls command, you can see that the abc.txt, the file that we were editing. And now want to see the content of that file, you can use the cat command. So I'm moving to the next slide. To display the content of a file, the command that you can use is cat and then the file name. So to do the practical, so you use cat space abc.txt. So you can see all the contents within that file that you have created so far. Now to send some text to a file, echo then some words greater than the file name. So whatever the word that you have given here, say for example word sentence, this content will be copied into this file name folder, say for abc.txt. So let's do that. So you know that at the end of this file is happy 2020, and at the end of the day, and the end of the file, we would like to give some statements. So echo and then happy new year and then greater than in the file name abc.txt. So whatever you typed in between this greater than and echo, that will be copied at the end of this particular abc.txt. No, this is in fact it is not end. It is will be really replacing the content of that abc.txt with this content. If you want to actually append it, you have to use two greater than here. So let's cat the file name, cat abc.txt. So you can see only this one line. The entire rest of the file content has been deleted, as because you have used only, we have used only for a greater than symbol here. If we want to append to the existing file content, then we are supposed to use two greater than symbols here. So for example, if you use cat, once again echo next year will be wonderful, right? And then greater than abc.txt. This as well, the happy new year line which is existing only one line in the abc.txt, that will also be getting replaced with this new content next year. It will be wonderful. So the happy new year, was the line that was there in the line, it already has gone. So cat then abc.txt, so that happy new year gone, and the next year will be wonderful, that line came. So it's actually replacing the content. So in order to avoid that replacing, we will be able to use greater than. So this next year will be wonderful will be twice in that line, because it will not remove what is already there in that file. So when you cat abc.txt, you'll be able to see the both lines there. So this is end of Linux commands part 4. You can expect more these kind of training videos on upcoming days. Thank you.